Here's a recap of Fight Night, Vettori versus Dolidze 2 at Vegas 104. First fight of the night, we had Yanezi Dubin versus Carly Judice. I picked Yanezi Dubin because she was undefeated and I saw her knock somebody out. But Carly Judice just head kicked her, TKO'd her 1 minute 40 seconds into the fight. Good win from her. Next fight, Josiane Nunes versus Priscilla Cachoeira. I went with Nunes because I think you can assume why. And then Cachoeira knocked her out cold with an uppercut. They were brawling, and then Cachoeira uppercutted her and ended the fight, so good from her. Then we had Daniel Perez, Andre Lima. Andre Lima put on a pretty dominant win, got the rear naked in the third round, and got a bonus from him. I think somebody else should have gotten a bonus, but we'll get into that. Stephanie Luciano and Sam Hughes. I thought Stephanie won this fight. Call me crazy or blind, but I think she clearly won the first and third round. But Sam Hughes got it. Then we had Carlos Vera submitting Josias Musasa. He submitted him with rear naked after dropping him with a head kick, which was kind of insane, and he landed a wheel kick that in the fight before, so that was pretty shocking. Then we had Su Young Yu. He kind of just wet blanketed AJ Cunningham. I can't really say too much about that. Then we had Waldo Cortez Acosta knocking out Ryan Spann. I know I said Waldo isn't good, but Ryan Spann's fight IQ is really not good. He just kept whiffing overhands. He should have gone to leg kicks, maybe thrown some high kicks up there. He was formerly ranked at light heavyweight. Maybe Kennedy Nzechukwu was this good. Then we had Kevin Vallejos, who knocked out Sungwoo Choi. This is what I was talking about, who should have got the bonus, in my opinion. Kevin Vallejos deserved it. He showed very good boxing in this fight, drawed out Sungwoo Choi's attacks, countered them. For a moment, he kind of staggered him and off-balanced Sungwoo Choi, which flash knockdown. And then he actually got a knockdown, and he ended the fight. Maybe I would recommend him further down, moving down a weight class, because Sungwoo Choi was much bigger than him, and if you're running into rank competition the size of those guys, then it might get tough for Vallejos, but he's doing great. Then we had Brinson Ribeiro Kamuring Dier Nurgozoy, which I thought Nurgozoy was going to win this fight because Ribeiro has shown that he could be taken down before and can be caught. By Zhang Mingyang caught him, and Gadzi Yasulov out-wrestled him. But he got the Kimura from the bottom, reverse position, and Nurgozoy tapped. Also, Nurgozoy he missed weight by 4.5 pounds, not very great. And he also has a very obvious facial tick, 20 times a round. Maybe even more, 20 times a minute. It's like that. So I'm not sure what's next for him, but Ribeiro, maybe they give him a bump up. Now, Damon Blackshear, Cody Gibson. This was another Kimura. Cody Gibson was doing very well in the first round. He was piecing up Damon Blackshear, hurting him to the body and the head. He probably shouldn't have tried to take this fight to the ground. I don't know what he was supposed to achieve. He must have known that Damon Blackshear is a pretty decent grappler. But then Damon, he got the job done by Kimura in the second round. Pretty good. And then we had Hernandez versus Kurt Holoba. Alexander Hernandez. He won the fight. I don't think he won this fight. I think Kurt Holoba actually did enough in the first and second round off damage. Sure, Hernandez got takedowns, but just control isn't enough. It's not enough to win a fight back. So I think Kurt Holoba won. Then we had Chidi Njokwani versus Elezu Zaleski dos Santos. I thought Njokwani would eventually get it out, keep it on the outside, and get his way to a decision, but he got the job done with the knee up the middle. It was like he missed the right knee, but then landed the left knee, which caught Zaleski and dropped him, and then he finished him. So good from him. He missed weight by, I think, 1.25 pounds. So maybe not ranked level yet, but somebody who would get him there. He has to make weight though. Then we had Roman Dolidze settling the score with Marvin Vettori. Good win. It was a good fight. Not the most skilled fight, but they brawled. I think Dolidze can maybe improve his striking a little bit. He kind of, every time he threw, he switched his stance to southpaw, which was interesting, but good win from Dolidze. Watching it live, I had it 4-1 Dolidze, but I could see 3-2. I gave him the first round, but you could have given Vettori the first round because he did land more. I just thought Dolidze had more powerful punches, and then round 2, Dolidze won that one. Round 3, Vettori won it because he wobbled Dolidze, who that was his only takedown in the fight. Takedown attempt. He didn't actually get it, but it's more a desperation takedown. I thought he would have shot more. And then 4th and 5th, Roman won those ones. So, yeah, I think Roman, he called out Whitaker and Adesanya. I'm not sure what they're going to do with Adesanya next. They might do a Strickland rematch, but I could see the Whitaker fight happening. That would be a good bump up. I'd say you give him a top 5 fighter because you shouldn't give him somebody lower than him until he loses, in my opinion. So, yeah, do the Whitaker fight, why not? And then for Vettori, I really don't have a clue what they should do next for him, but we'll see. He did look pretty good, just Roman improved more. So that was the story of the fight. Roman made adjustments. Well, actually, not really. He didn't throw many. He didn't have a very deep variety in his striking, but, you know, it was what it was, so good fight. I don't think there was a fight of the night bonus, but for the bonuses, I think Lima got one, Carlos Zara got one, Judas got one, and Cachoeira got one. So, yeah, maybe I would have given one to Vallejos, but... And this card delivered 9 finishes. I didn't expect a lot of finishes. I think I went 7-6 on the card, which isn't very great, but I got most of the main card right and the main event right, so that's what really matters. Next week we have Edwards versus Brady, so stay tuned for my prediction on those. See you then, and goodbye.